Hey guys, Brony General here, back with another video. And today I'm doing my long-awaited 2020, November CRT update. Yay! Now what you're going to notice in this video is there's a lot less CRTs at this house than there have been in previous years, in previous months, since yesterday, because yesterday I moved them all to storage. But, you know, before you guys get mad at me for throwing away CRTs that are still good, I would never do that. I just moved them all to storage. That way I have room to walk in this house. So starting off, we've got my KDS 17-inch CRT monitor. This is a very, very generic monitor. As you can see, it's got no branding on it whatsoever. But I did figure out that this is a KDS monitor, or as it says in its own menu, Korea Data Systems monitor. Flip that on here. And as you can see, it works pretty dang good. I mean, if you look at it, well, there isn't much of a way to fix that. Oh wait, I know how to. You're watching Redneck Rigging 101 here, kids. To cover up your flashlight when you can't turn it off, use a penny. But as you can see here, convergence is phenomenal. By the way, I know I'm using my shitty camera. I don't have access to another camera right now. I'm getting that fixed. Don't worry. But as you can see, this monitor works great. There's a reason why it's on my main desk in my room, because it's exactly what I want. It's not a flat screen. It's not super high-end, but it's not a super low-end cheap piece of crap either. It works. It works good. I would almost consider this to be new old stock quality, because I've seen plenty of new old stock CRT monitors over the years, and this looks about like them. It's a little dimmer. You can tell it's been used. Hell, I've put a lot of hours on this monitor myself. But it still produces a phenomenal picture. So it's a great monitor. Now here we have my bedroom TV. Now this TV is something. I can't even remember if I've done a video on it or not, just because CRTs have been sort of planted in the back of my mind for a while as I've been taking care of other things. But this is a Panasonic whatever from 1984. And I think it looks awesome. It looks more like it's a 60s set to me. Well, you know, obviously, aside from the cheaper quality of everything. However, this TV still works fairly well, I would say. It takes a little while to warm up. When it first does come on, it looks quite a bit purple. But it does smooth out after a while. And if I pull up something on the tube, maybe you'll get to see that. Sure, you can't get copywritten for soccer, I don't think, especially not if the volume's on or off. But yeah, as you can see, still displays a picture all across the screen like it was if it was new. It's pretty clear, at least for an RF-only 25-inch TV that's 35 years old. It's really, there's nothing wrong with it. Aside from the fact that it's purple when you first start it up, and that just takes about 5 minutes of warming up the tube. So this is my bedroom TV for obvious reasons. I mean, come on. Chrome knobs, no remote control. It's got a video sensor, so the picture dims and brightens depending on how the room looks. I have that turned off because I think it's stupid, but I still think it's a unique gimmick of the 80s. But yeah, that's my bedroom TV, 25-inch Panasonic, and I love it. Now there is an RCA 27-inch in this room, which I want to do a separate video on because it's got a cool story. However, my aunt is asleep in her room right now, so we're not going in there. Now next, I'm sorry for the poor lighting quality here, but this is my signature 2020-inch TV. This is about as basic of a TV as you get. It's from 1995. It's got sort of that extremely boxy look to it, like my Sharp Linatron has. I'll show you that in a minute. But aside from being, you know, a cheap off-brand TV, which also came with the remote, it works pretty dang well, aside from the power button not working. The power button on the TV does not work. As you can see, she's bright. Real nice and bright. I don't know what's in this VCR, if anything. Platoon! Sure, that's great to test stuff. We'll mute it. And play it. Or not. What's going on here? Oh. The VCR is not plugged in. This TV hasn't been used in a while. It was for my grandma to watch TV in here, but unfortunately she's no longer with us. God rest her soul. But let's go and see the living room TV. Yes, that's right, a Sony Trinitron. Now, I can't get too close because my grandpa's obviously currently watching it. Luckily, he can't hear us right now. But as you can see, it's a KV27 something 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 flat screen Wicked Trinitron. Not much too special about it. It's just like every other Trinitron I've seen. But I mean, it looks great. I know you guys can't see that, but it does look great. Next to the few CRTs still left sitting here at the house is this Zenith black and white. And I really love this TV. It's from '76, chrome knobs, all the nice stuff. I did have antennas, I had this antenna connected up to a digital box, and I had it plugged in, but it's not all plugged in right now. However, you've seen this thing before in multiple videos. If not, you just go check out those videos. But next we have this. Another Sony Trinitron, I know. This is a Multiscan 200 SF. It's one of my nicest, most prized monitors, and it's the only monitor that was actually allowed to stay here at the house that wasn't already plugged in. So that's pretty cool. And it's still in really great shape. It's yellowed. It's definitely yellowed. Definitely on this side it's yellowed. On this side it looks fine, funny enough. But all I really plan to do with this monitor is put it on my gaming computer when the time comes, which I will do a separate video on. Next TV that got to stay at the house because it's literally our spare TV for when any TV in this house goes out is my console Sony Trinitron. Yay, it's still around. This thing served for about a year as the living room TV, and it did a phenomenal job. As you saw, it got upgraded to a Wiga. But this TV to this day is just the TV we slide around the house. If my TV were to go out right now, I would slide this thing into my bedroom and use it until I found a new one. Or if the living room TV goes out, you just slide it in. That's what makes this TV so nice, is it's the perfect size to just kind of slide it in. It's kind of like one of those TVs on carts that you'd see in school back in the day. Oh, wait, do they still have those? I don't know. I haven't been in school for a while. Now, these two TVs are supposed to be at the storage unit. However, they're left over because I got lazy towards the end because moving tens upon tens of CRTs, well, it's a job. But up there is just a Toshiba black stripe and my wood grain Emerson with the knobs. They've really not changed at all. I use them occasionally for certain things here and there. And then we have the Sharp Linatron, which I spoke about earlier. I said this. Still just sitting there. I'm pretty sure it was sitting there in the last video as well. Oh, crap. So I am deeply apologetic for this. However, Rocky has not given me Premiere yet, so blame him, not me. But I had my finger over the microphone, and I'm sure you guys could notice a difference in audio, so I'm just going to redo this segment. It's only a few seconds anyway. But this is the Toshiba Black Stripe and the Emerson wood grain set. They're awesome. They haven't really changed at all since the last time you've seen them. I use them around the house occasionally. But then you have the Sharp Linatron, and like I was talking about before, it has that boxy sort of shape with just a little thing for the neck at the back, the same way the Signature 2000 does. So that leads me to believe that possibly the same company designed both of the TVs, because the Signature 2000 really does just look like an off-brand, bigger version of this TV. Alright, now I was going to show you the monitor connected to my gaming PC, then I got over there and realized that my gaming PC's desk is an unsightly mess that I don't want you guys to see. We have standards here, kind of. But next we have this RCA color track 20-inch set with a composite input at the back and RF. This is in use on this audio system here that I have to do a video on. I was going to do a video on this yesterday. I did it 3 times, and all 3 times the recording got messed up somehow, so I'll do it again later. But this TV right here, it was in my bedroom for a long time, about 5 months, 6 months or so. But it works great. There's a reason why it was in my bedroom for that long. It's not really connected to anything at the moment because I'm waiting on a composite converter, composite to VGA, or well, VGA to composite. So that one remains to be used when that happens. Then we have my Mini Micro 1468VL VGA monitor from 1992. This is a 640 by 480 standard VGA. There's the base. I just have it propped up like this so you can see it better. As you can see, it's being used with the IBM Aptiva. And as you can see, it works like a champ. It's not the clearest monitor in the world due to the fact that this thing is actually, it has an old slot mask tube in it, like a TV, sort of like this one. If you look real close at a TV tube, you'll see the slot mask. Normally, monitors are supposed to have a tri-dot mask, which is, it just leads to higher dot pitch, better clarity, stuff like that. This one, however, still has the old school slot mask. So, it's not that clear. However, it's fine and clear enough to use on a daily basis. I've used this thing as a main monitor. My friend has used it as a main monitor for a while. It's a great little compact monitor. So, with that being said, that is the last of the CRTs here at the house. Now, I'm going to do a separate video, all the CRTs in the storage unit. Wait a minute. I think I just lied. Because then I remembered the compact TVs. 5-inch little generic TV. You've seen multiple of these on my channel before. You know exactly how they work. It's just a little black and white TV with a composite input at the back. Cool as hell, great on trips, not interesting. I don't know how I glossed over this little gem right here. This is a 5-inch color realistic television. It's got composite, as you would expect a color TV of this size to have. It's got the normal power here, and then it's got this battery pack on the back that can be taken off, as you can see here. Luckily, minimal to no corrosion at all, so that's really cool. And this will probably be going on trips with me because it's got better battery life, it's color, and it's just a nicer TV than that little black and white one I just showed you. That little black and white one has been my travel TV for a few years. This one may just replace it. I got to get the speaker working first, though. But with that being said, I know for sure now that was the last CRT we have here at the house. And like I said, I'm going to do another video on the one with the storage unit. But you're going to have to wait for that because I don't go down to the storage unit very often because I don't really have a reason to. So next time I actually do find myself down at the storage unit, I'll go ahead and do a video on the stuff down there. I'm sure you'd love to see it. I've been getting comment after comment after comment from what I assume to be a loyal fan wanting me to do a CRT update. So I figured, you know what? I've got the time to do it today. I might as well do it. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to enjoy my CRTs.